The year is 1914, a year that will forever change the course of history. Europe teeters on the brink of an unprecedented conflict, a war that will engulf nations and alter lives. A continent holds its breath, bracing for the storm that looms on the horizon, a storm that will bring untold devastation. In England, young men answer their nation's call to arms, driven by a sense of duty and patriotism. They bid farewell to loved ones, their futures uncertain, their hearts heavy with the weight of parting. Among them stands Private Thomas Hughes, his heart heavy with the weight of goodbye, his mind filled with thoughts of what lies ahead. He clutches a pen, his hand trembling slightly as he begins to write a letter to his family, a letter filled with love and hope. War casts a long shadow over the land, a shadow that reaches into every corner of life. It touches every life, leaving an indelible mark. Thomas knows this. He knows the risks, the dangers that lie ahead. Yet duty compels him forward, a sense of responsibility that he cannot ignore. He thinks of his wife, Elizabeth, her face etched in his memory, her love giving him strength. He thinks of their daughter, Emily, her tiny hand clutching his finger, her innocence a stark contrast to the horrors of war. They are his world, his everything, the reason he fights, the reason he must return. The words flow onto the page, each one imbued with love and longing, a testament to the bond that distance cannot sever. Thomas pours his heart out to Elizabeth, his words a lifeline across the vast ocean, a bridge connecting their souls despite the miles that separate them. He tells her of his love, a love that transcends time and distance, a love that remains steadfast even in the face of war's uncertainty. He speaks of their dreams, their hopes for a future together, a future where they can build a life free from the shadows of conflict. He writes of his fears too, fears for their safety, fears he may never return, fears that the war might steal away the life they had planned. But through it all, his love shines through, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness, a light that guides him through the turmoil. He seals the letter, a single tear staining the paper, a silent promise to return to her. It is a tangible piece of his soul, a final goodbye should fate intervene, a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of adversity. The letter begins its journey, entrusted to the vagaries of war. It carries the hopes and dreams of a soldier, a fragile connection to the world he left behind. It is carried across land and sea, a fragile vessel of love and longing. Each wave it crosses, each mile it travels, it brings a piece of Thomas's heart closer to home. But fate, it seems, has other plans. The skies darken and the sea begins to churn with a menacing force. The ship carrying Thomas's letter encounters a fierce storm. The crew battles the elements, but nature's fury is relentless. Waves crash against the deck, the wind howling like a banshee. The ship groans under the pressure, its timbers creaking and cracking. The ship, battered and broken, sinks beneath the waves. The ocean claims it as its own, a tragic end to a valiant journey. The letter, tucked safely within its hold, goes down with it. It is enveloped by the cold, dark waters, its journey abruptly halted. It is lost to the depths, swallowed by the vastness of the ocean. Decades pass. The world moves on, forgetting the small, precious cargo it once carried. But deep beneath the waves, the letter remains, a silent testament to a love cut short. It lies in the quiet darkness, a relic of a time long past, waiting to be discovered. Section 4. A fisherman's discovery. 85 years later, the unexpected occurs. A fisherman casting his nets off the coast of England feels a tug. He hauls in his catch, his heart pounding with anticipation. But instead of fish, he finds something extraordinary. His net holds a waterlogged mailbag, its contents miraculously preserved. Word of the discovery spreads, capturing the imagination of the nation. Among those who hear the news is Emily Crowhurst, a woman now in her late 80s. She listens intently, a strange premonition stirring within her. Could it be? Could this be a message from her father? A man she barely remembers? Section 5. A daughter's tears. The letter is carefully delivered to Emily. Her hands tremble as she takes the fragile envelope, its surface worn smooth by time and tide. With bated breath, she opens it, her heart pounding in her chest. As she reads her father's words, time seems to stand still. Tears stream down her face, a mixture of joy and sorrow. Her father's words, filled with love and longing, resonate deeply within her soul. It's as if he is there with her, his voice echoing across the years. The letter, lost for so long, has brought him back to her. Section 6. Love's Echo. In that moment, Emily experiences a profound sense of closure. The missing piece of her heart, empty for so long, is finally filled. Her father's love, preserved in ink and paper, transcends time and loss. It's a reminder that even in death, love endures. The story of Thomas Hughes and his letter is a testament to the enduring power of love. It is a story of loss and hope, of connection that transcends even death. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, love can light the way.